All right, good morning and welcome back to our Sunday virtual event. As you can tell, my background is still highlighting our golf event coming up. So definitely check that out. It's going to be a really good event. It definitely features and has a lot of fun things to do. Come on out and support. It's our biggest fundraiser of the year. It helps us throughout the whole year. So if you can come out and support, that will be great. Come on out and have fun. All right, with that, we will roll right into the first dog today, who is Loretta. Give me 1 second to spotlight Loretta. Oop, just make sure you're there we go. All right, guys, here comes Loretta. She'll be on in just 1 second. Just gotta turn our camera on and unmute.
Hi. Am I here?
You are here. Yes.
Yay,
You're here now.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. I see Loretta's got some sun shining on her. Oh, wait, we just stretched. Hold on. This is Miss Loretta. I've had her for a couple of weeks now, and she's doing wonderful. She looks to be a boxer mix, a boxer hound terrier mix, possibly. Hoping maybe she could show a little bit more of her face. Hi, Boo. Hi. She is very, very tired. She was at the event yesterday and she played with my dogs all morning and got a bath. So she is tuckered out. She's approximately 4-ish months old, around approximately maybe 30-ish pounds. We're not really sure. She's still learning her, what do you want to call it? She's still learning how to, oh, wait, we just popped up because she heard one of my dogs bark. She's still working on her training, but she's doing awesome. She only has a couple of accidents here or there, nothing crazy. But I don't want to say that she's 100% trained yet. Oh, we got activity. Let's go see, Loretta. Who's there? She has very good hearing, by the way. She knows how to sit. She's, we're working on leash skills. She's a little scared to go on walks. She doesn't want to leave. So she needs encouragement. So I bring treats and stuff to encourage her to walk. But overall, she's pretty good on a leash. She gets along very, very well with my dogs. They play all the time. And she just loves them. She cuddles with them. She lays with them. She wants to sleep with them. She's not food aggressive at all, but she does enjoy eating. And she is treat motivated, so that helps a lot. She does wonderful in the car. She just kind of shuts down and goes to sleep. No issues there. She's friendly with people, but sometimes she's a little scared and insecure, but overall she's a friendly, happy dog. Very sweet. She just feels more comfortable around my dogs for now, as she's getting adjusted to this new environment. She sleeps pretty well. Usually she's so tired, she just shuts herself down from playing all day with everyone. She loves her toys. Her and my dogs are constantly playing tug of war with toys and phones and stuff. And what else can I say? She's been wonderful. She has, I can't say anything bad about her. She's really great. I love how the sun is shining on her through the window. And she loves her bed. Loves cuddling in her bed. Right, Loretta? Right, Mama? And she has, when she gets excited, her whole body wiggles. So sometimes I call her Wiggle Butt because she just gets so happy and her whole body shakes, right? Right, Miss Thing? And that's Loretta. Any questions?
All right, guys. That is Loretta. As you can tell, she's enjoying that sun right now. All those dogs today. My dogs are all outside laying on the back patio right now, just enjoying the sun.
Yeah,
so
yeah, that's where she was. I had to call everybody in and close the back door and ask my other dogs to go upstairs so we can highlight her without any interruption.
Well, you did a great job.
Right?
Yeah, Miss
Right?
Loretta, you did a good
Right?
job.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Hi, Boo. What are you doing to me? What are you doing to me? I just want to sleep.
All right, guys. Well, that is Loretta. If you're looking for a dog that likes the sun and wants to play, there she is. Definitely meet Loretta in person. All right, we're going to let Loretta sleep, and we're going to jump over to our next presenter, who's got 3 Fosters in her house. She's got Peanut, Butter, and Neptune. Give me 1 second to spotlight them for you guys.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, Loretta.
Bye.
All right, guys, here they are, Peanut, Butter, and Neptune.
Good morning. Can you hear us, Nick?
We can. You are good to go.
Excellent. Well, I have 6 dogs in the house, and they're not all cooperating. You're hearing Mo in the background. Sorry about that. But this guy over here, who's trying to run over to his girlfriend, Marcy, his name is Butter. And the one that's lying down and enjoying a Sunday morning nap is Peanut. They are, okay, there goes Butter to his girlfriend. We'll focus on him in a sec. They're about 7 years old. They were owner surrender because their owner fell on hard times. They are good with other dogs, as you can see, even ones that are whiny and trying to get attention. They are great in the car. They ignore cats. They are wonderful with kids. They're house trained. They're crate trained. They love walks. And they're good in the backyard. They are all together the perfect dynamic duo, or not so dynamic as the case may be. Peanut over there just found another sunspot to lie in. All the dogs today seem to be into their sunspots. So again, 7 years old, about 30 pounds, maybe brothers. They do need to go together, house trained, crate trained, good with everyone. Dogs, cats, young kids, the works. That's Peanut and Butter. Yes, Butter, your turn is done. We're gonna focus our attention now on little Neptune. This is Neptune. He's about 4.5 months old, and he wants to go outside and eat some more wood chips. So we'll let him go do that in a few seconds. 4.5 months old, good with everyone, and a typical puppy who will play, and then crash and sleep. He sleeps through the night in his crate. Like Loretta's foster said, he's not 100% house trained, but he's getting close. He will go outside when given the option. Hi, Butter. Also good in the car. And yeah, just look at these ears. How can you resist that? And they're as soft as they seem. Yes, you're photobombing, Butter. That's okay. You're soft too. That's it. All 3 of them.
That's
and
funny.
Peter do get adopted together. Neptune can go on his own. They just coincidentally are all in the house.
Oh, Neptune, so cute. Just sitting there saying, okay, I'm going to be good. I'm good on the camera. Everybody look at me.
Very temporary thing. We're about to pounce on, I'm not sure what. Probably Peanut that's trying to get a rest.
Of course. Yeah, you can't let them sleep. Right, Neptune? Don't let them sleep. All right, guys. We'll definitely take a trip down the lane here and see 3 dogs in one shot. go meet Peanut Butter and Neptune all together. And yeah, maybe one of them will hit that soft spot in your heart and you'll want to adopt Peanut and Butter, or maybe Neptune. So go meet them in person, guys, because they are adorable. All right. Well, you guys have fun and go enjoy this sunny Sunday. And we're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Billy. All right. Go ahead, Neptune. It's your turn. Pounce. Go ahead. Do it. Get him. All right, guys. We're going to jump over to Billy now. All right, guys. Here's Billy.
Hello.
Oh, don't go hide. No hiding.
Right? He's trying to chew on his leash too. This is Billy. We were trying to do this in the living room, but he decided to put himself in the crate. This is his safe place for sure. He is crate trained. He'll protest at the beginning for a minute or two, but he puts himself in here on his own as well. He is about 4 months and 22, 23 pounds. He came up with 2 of his brothers. He has these gorgeous green eyes. And he gets along very well with other dogs. I had another foster that was adopted and left us 2 nights ago, and he was very sad the first night. But I have my 2 dogs as well, so he kind of became friends with them more after Gunner left. He is very sweet. He runs around the yard with the dogs, but he'll also like to hang out with me as well. He follows me around the house. He does not get on the couch. He is actually afraid of it. I'm not sure why. He is mostly potty trained, and he is a tiny little bit afraid of walks, I should say. He's a little bit, doesn't really want to leave the house, so he needs some treats as well to motivate him to keep walking. He doesn't chew on his bed, so he's actually allowed to sleep with this. And what else? He is a little bit timid at first when you meet him. He needs a little bit of time to warm up to you. But he is a very good boy. I am falling in love with this dog. For sure.
I see the ball in there in the crate with him. Does he like playing ball?
Oh, yeah. He's a toy hoarder. I had to pull these all to the corner.
All those toys.
He does, when he chases the ball, instead of running like a normal dog, he does these little rabbit leaps, and then he'll pick it up and do zoomies for a little bit, and then he'll bring it back to you.
Oh, there you go. Very cute.
Very animated.
See, it's always good to ask about your toy play, because you know what? Sometimes you're unique. That's funny.
Yes, very.
You like to pounce, huh? Yeah, you like to pounce around the backyard. All right. Well, guys, that is Billy. Look at that cute face. He's like, don't look at me. I'm not here.
He's falling asleep.
All right. Well, guys, that's Billy. Definitely set up a meet and greet and go meet this guy in person and see him doing his little pouncing in the backyard with the ball. All right, Billy, you go to sleep now.
He'll also be at Grace South Bay Brewery today at 12 to 2:30.
Okay, there you go, guys. There is a live meet and greet today with some of the dogs. So head on out there to Great South Bay and meet them in person. All right, Billy, hopefully you'll get to meet your forever home today.
Yeah.
All right, well, guys, we're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Aria. Give me 1 second to spotlight this beautiful girl. Hold on, my computer froze here. There we go. Let's try that again. All right, there we go. There's Aria. All right, guys, here is the beautiful Aria with her little buddy.
All right, good morning, everybody. This is Aria. Much like every other dog, she is hanging out in the sun. Yeah, I know. Tail wagging. She's upset I'm not by her. Much like most of the other doggies here, you know, sleeps good in her crate, completely potty trained. She's good. She doesn't chew stuff up around the house. So her highlights is she's a nice medium energy dog. She does really like to play, but at the same time, she will be more than glad if you just lay in bed if you just snuggle with her for hours at a time. So she's a really great all-around dog. The only reason Aria has not been adopted yet, 2 reasons. A, she does need to be the only animal in the house. She just gets anxiety around other animals, and many animal lovers already have a dog or a cat. So I highly recommend, if you're, a solo person, a person looking for a one animal house, she is absolutely great. And she also does need a backyard. Leash just doesn't do it for her. She really needs to air it out. As you can see, she's showing off her paw for her treat. And she catches really good, even when Leo gives a bad throw. Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it. Short and sweet. Aria's super sweet. We absolutely love her. She just needs a yard and one animal house. But as you can see, she's just the sweetest thing. We're all spending our Sunday morning snuggling with her. And Leo, you can talk now. Say something good about Aria. Of course. Yep, that's kids, everybody. All right, and that's it. This is Aria. Please do come meet her. Ask any questions. And she's just fantastic.
All right, guys, that is the beautiful Aria, and there will be a video linked at the end of this video on YouTube and our Facebook page that you can see more highlights of Aria. She is and has been on the virtual event the longest, so we are trying to push her and get her out there and adopted. She does need her forever home, and she deserves it. She's been waiting long enough. Just need that family with no pets ready to go, looking for their first pet. Aria will make that great addition. So definitely reach out and go meet Aria in person and get big old kisses from that wet nose. All right, Aria, you have fun today with your buddy there, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna jump over to our next presenter, who is Towser. Give me 1 second to spotlight Towser for everybody as we say goodbye to Aria.
Oh.
All right, guys, here is the sleepy Towser.
Hi everyone, this is Towser. Towser's about 6.5 to 7 years old and 52 pounds. He was busy playing in the yard this morning, so now he's taking a nap. He is a pretty chill house guest where, he came to us about a week ago. If you can see his tail, it was amputated. He had something called happy tail. And if you're not familiar with what that is, it's exactly what it sounds like. A dog is so happy, they wag their tail a lot. When they do that on a cement shelter floor, it can cause a lot of damage to the tail. Sometimes it's just so severe, it's irreparable. And that's what happened to our friend Towser here. So he came to us to recover, but he is good to go and find his home. He is crate trained. It's not his favorite place to be, but he'll go in for a treat. Like most hounds, he's very food motivated. He is house trained. If he has to go number 1, he will pace by the back door. If he has to go number 2, he will bark at you. So he's pretty easy to read his cues. He is great with other dogs. He has this ability to read the room, which is really great because we have 6 dogs in the house of varying ages and personalities. And from the first day, he kind of read who I can play with and who I should leave alone, who is a cuddle buddy. So he will adjust his energy. So don't let the 6.5 to 7-year-old age fool you. This guy has a lot of spunk and energy. He loves to run around and wrestle and play with our young dog. He likes to play with toys, and then he knows who I'm just going to cuddle with and who to steer clear of. So he is very, very easy house guest. What else can I say about him? He loves children. Being a true hound in nature, if they're walking with food, he does find that interesting, and we are working on that. If you do leave food on the counter and walk away, game on, because that's kind of what this breed does. But again, these are all trainable behaviors. He's just been here a week. So we're working on that. He is extremely snuggly. If I was sitting on the couch right now, this would be on my lap. So if you're looking for a cuddle buddy, you have other dogs of varying ages, you have kids, he would be a really, really good choice. He's got a lot of spunk and a lot of energy and a lot of years left for a 7-year-old dog.
All right. And he's got the brindling. Brindles are cool and I like the coloring. Gives that impression, like if you go to the zoo and see those wild dogs that are there on the little tram thing, he's got that coloring. It's so cool because you don't see it that often, especially the way it's so pronounced on him. Normally it's just a little bit here, a little bit there, but yeah, he's got it.
And great ears, but you can't see it because he's curled up sleeping, but he's got the best ears. They're so floppy and long, like a bunny.
Yeah, they're huge. All right, well, guys, that is Towser. So definitely set up a meet and greet and see this guy in person. And yeah, you'll enjoy meeting this meaty guy. All right, Towser, you go back to sleep, buddy. Enjoy your nap time. All right, well, while we're going over to Ben and Dude, give me 1 second to spotlight Ben and Dude. All right, Ben and Dude, you're up.
Okay, so this is Ben and Dude. Hopefully the battery on the computer will last long enough to get through them both. Ben is the dog who's entirely black, and Dude is the more shepherd-looking dog. Ben is about 6.5 months old and very, very playful, gets along very well with the other dogs. Both of them do. They get along well, both larger and smaller dogs. And they play very well together. They are both okay. Well, they're not fully house trained. We're working on that. And they both are crate trained. And Ben will go and lay in his crate when he so desires. And Dude likes to play and chew on bones. And we have a ball. So that is Dude, and that is Ben.
All right, guys. As you can tell, they're both enjoying chew right now. Good old little dude here has his little ball, and Ben is enjoying some kind of long tennis ball type thing. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, it's like a stick.
Oh, okay. It's like one of those Weeble sticks.
Yeah.
Perfect. So they are enjoying a little chew right now. They're on their separate little places having fun. All right.
Yeah,
well, guys, that has been in Dude.
Yeah, they're both medium energy. They're both working on house training and working on crate training.
And we can tell there's plenty of dogs around, so they're not toy aggressive or anything like that, which is awesome. No. They're just having fun. So that's good, guys. If you have other pets in the house, Ben and Dude can pocket play and go. All right. Plug and play. All right, guys. Well, that's Ben and Dude. Say thank you, guys. Enjoy your toys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Leo. Give me 1 second to spotlight Leo for everybody. We'll let Ben and Dude have their fun with their toys. Leo, is that you barking? Was that Leo barking?
No,
I've never heard
Leo
him
wasn't barking. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm about to say I've never heard Leo bark though.
He does bark. He has like a horse bark. It's very weird. It's like it almost sounds like a little dog the way he barks. Leo doesn't bark that much, but when he barks, it sounds like he's a small dog. Leo is 3 years old and about 46 pounds. He is a great dog. He's awesome in the crate. You can put him in the crate. You throw a treat in there and he will walk in. I'm actually starting to say crate, and he's actually starting to go into it when I tell him to. We've been doing that this week. He's house trained, no accidents. He gets along really good with my dogs. He walks good on the leash. He likes to go for walks. He loves car rides. He gets so excited to go in the car and go on a ride, and he just chills in the back seat. He loves to snuggle. As you can see, he's doing that here right now with my daughter. And he likes being outside too. Yesterday was gorgeous. I think he was outside with my dogs from like 10 o'clock in the morning on and off to probably like 9 o'clock last night. We did a fire pit last night, and he actually just jumped in my daughter's lap and cuddled with her on a chair by the fire. He's a really good dog. He's met everybody he meets. He loves cuddling up to them and getting pet and belly rubs. He's very, very friendly. He's met kids around 5 and up, and he's been fine with everybody. He's just such a good dog. He really, really is. He also does correction. If you call his name, he knows his name. And he will come to you. If you tell him to stop something, he does stop it. You know, if he's running around getting crazy, which he does, believe it or not, he will stop and come to you. He's been cat tested with 2 different cats, and he's been fine with both of them. And he's a great dog. He's also going to be at the Great South Bay Brewery today. So come on down and have a beer and meet him and his friends. He knows sit and he knows down too. Let's see. Come here. Come here, Leo. Everybody sit. Sit. Good boy. As you can see, he's fine with my dogs. He's good taking treats. He's a really, really good boy. Right? And this is Leo.
He's like, what else you got? What else you got, huh?
Yeah. I got everybody's attention now. I got the whole lineup going on.
Yeah, you do. They're all focused now. They're like, all right, what we got? What's going on here?
So you can see he's very good.
Oh, very cute. Well, guys, definitely Great South Bar, Great South Bay Bar today. What was the times again? 12:30 to 2:30?
12 to 2:30, and it's in Bayshore.
All right, 12 to 2:30 Bayshore. Come on out and meet Leo in person. You'll love this dog when you meet him. He's such a mush. He'll just come right up to you, and then you'll start petting him on his head, and then he'll just flop down to the floor so you can give him belly rubs. He's so great. Definitely meet him in person, guys. Just like that. All right, well, guys, that's Leo. Go meet him in person today. And let's jump over to our next presenter, who is going to be Millie. Give me 1 second to spotlight her. All right, guys, here is Millie.
Yeah, Millie's here. She's like striking a pose for you.
She is right there in that sun, too. She's got like that perfect lighting.
Yeah, is she working it or what? So
she is. She's doing it. Keep going.
She's doing it. She's cool. Yeah, so she's got her bandana on because she'll be down at the brewery today as well. She's 2 years old. She's about 30. We got her, she was 28 pounds. She's maybe 30, 32 pounds. She's housebroken. She's crate trained. She's not a fan of being left alone in the crate, but I think, it may have, I don't know. I don't think she's a huge fan of the crate, but she goes in if you need to go out, and she's learned bedtime. So if you say bedtime, she'll go and get in the crate now. She loves tennis balls, plays nicely with her toys, likes to cuddle. So she's kind of like, it sounds like she's like a lot of these, all the dogs are great, but it sounds like she's like it, like a lot of these guys. Let's see if I can get her to, what do you say, Millie? A treat? So she's learning her commands. Oops. There you go. Maybe I can get her to. And what else can I tell you about her? Cuddling. She's not a high energy dog, kind of a mid energy.
So she's good in the crate. She takes treats well. She loves the sunbathe. She knows how to strike a pose. What more can you have to say? I mean, she nailed it.
Yeah. And, also, I keep thinking, she, if someone had, say, she'd be good with if someone had a small little girl who wanted to dress up their dog, she'd be all in on that.
So she's good
just
with
saying,
Yeah, there you go. So that means she's good with kids, guys. And how is she with other pets, other dogs?
she's great with other dogs. I have, she's great at these events when she meets all the dogs, and she's great with our neighbor's dog, has 4 dogs, and I have like a 14-year-old dog, and she's good with him. She knows to give him a little space. She'll still get, it's cute because she's 2, but she's like learning how to dog. So she plays, like she's learning to play and run around and feel. So you kind of get this kind of fun puppy stuff in a 2-year-old.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So that's Millie, and she'll be today at the brewery.
All right, guys. There's another dog you can see today at the Great South Bay Bar. Come on down to Bayshore. Look at that face. She's so cute. All right. Well, guys, that is Millie. She heard her name. She's so smart. All right. That was Millie. Yeah, there goes ears again. All right. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Glacier, and we're going to let Millie enjoy her fun son. All right. Let me just jump over to Glacier here.
Excellent.
All right,
and you're
guys.
out.
Glacier, come.
Here. Look at Glacier. He's hiding.
He's
serving the kitchen food.
right?
All right, Glacier. Glacier, I want a cheeseburger.
Yeah.
No, go back in the kitchen. What are you doing? I was ordering my food.
She's gonna ride her boat now. Glacier, she is great. She's about probably 3 years old. She's a husky mix, and she has that cool thing that some huskies have called heterochromia, where they have 2 different color eyes. She has a blue eye and a brown eye. Come and show everybody your pretty eyes. She's got 1 blue and 1 brown, and she's really beautiful. She's got that white coat, super soft, loves to be pet. And she really loves to take walks, like nice long walks. She would be a great dog for someone who wanted to take hikes or take walks. I've taken her on a few jogs. She also loves to jog. Here she is playing fetch. She's getting better at it. She does the fetching part, the going and getting part great, not always returning it. Let's say she'll just kind of play with it. We've got to try to convince her to give it back. All right, hold on. This one's not up for adoption, but he's cute also. Let me put him on my hip for a second. There we go. Glacier, come here. She loves to run around the yard and like zoom. I heard another dog love to do that. You know, you call it zoomies. She just loves to go in circles around the yard. She is fully house trained. She has not had an accident in the house since we got her almost a month ago. What else about her? She sleeps in her crate overnight from 7:30 at night till probably 7:30 in the morning. Great around kids. We have 3 of them. Let's see. She's learned sit. Good girl. And there she's going to fetch. Oh, she missed it. There it is. Get it. Good girl. She's very food motivated. If you do leave food out, she will try to get to it. She was rescued from a place where she wasn't being fed properly. So I think she's got a little bit of that in her where she always wants to drink out of things or eat things. Glacier, come here. Stop eating grass. Good girl. But she's such a good girl. She loves to just cuddle up too. Even though she's active, she will just kind of hang out with you and watch TV and cuddle. She's a really great dog. Can't think of anything else. Oh, good around other dogs. She is very interested in other dogs. On a walk, she won't really pay any attention to them. Excuse me. Which is great. You know, you can just walk past a house with dogs barking and she doesn't care. You pull over there. But at meets, she's a little high energy at meets. She really wants to play with everybody. I have brought her around some other dogs and she just loves to play. So she will cry. She has that husky cry that she does to play with other dogs, you know, at the meets. She doesn't do that as much at home. She's pretty chill. She doesn't really bark. And that's Glacier. She's a great dog.
Yeah, the first thing I thought when she was in the kitchen and then went over to the boat, I was remembering my kids used to watch Paw Patrol on Nickelodeon, I believe. And I was like, she could be a Paw Patrol dog.
Yeah. I wish she would do the thing around the yard for you. She like just zooms in circles and circles and circles. You want to do it? Come on, run, go, go, go. She has like a path. So she goes around the shed
then around that way, then it'll make you dizzy. But yeah, and then she'll just like hide places, but she's super cute. She's a good girl.
She is beautiful. I love it. I love the wall white fur with the 2 different color eyes.
Yeah, she's got a cool look, a really cool look.
And she's small too. How much does she weigh again? She's tiny.
They said she weighed 29 pounds, and I brought her on the scale the other day with me, and she weighed exactly 29 pounds, or maybe it was 30 pounds. So pretty good size. Right. That's small for a husky mix. 30
yeah,
pounds.
that's a great size, because you can still put them in and out of the car.
She's fully grown, so she's 30 pounds. I don't think maybe she could stand to put on a few pounds, but we're doing it slowly. You know, we want to do it the right way. We don't want to just fatten her up, you know. But yeah, she's not a huge dog. And that's Glacier.
All right, guys. Well, that is Glacier. Definitely meet this gorgeous girl in person.
Say bye-bye. Right.
Say bye, Glacier. All right, guys. We're going to jump over to our next presenter, who is Frankie. Give me 1 second to spotlight Frankie. All right, guys. Here is Frankie. Oh, you got some toys?
Yes.
You got a little alien. You got an alien.
Yeah. Frankie's in play mode right now. The alien has lost his feet. So he loves squeaky toys. Loves squeaky toys. Also loves dismembering toys, we're realizing. But he never eats them. He just kind of pulls them apart and walks away. He big fan of squeaky toys, big fan of toys. In typical puppy fashion, he will have these play modes and then conk out shortly after. I know he looks scary right now, but he's not. He's very gentle. He's teething. I have a 5-year-old daughter who he's very gentle with. So he's been really, really a pleasure to have. He's a big mush. He loves to cuddle. So if you're sitting and watching TV, he'll cuddle up right next to you. If you've had the opportunity to meet him at one of these events, he will just go on his back and ask for belly rubs. He is really just a gentle, gentle mush. He's crate trained. He does not go potty in his crate. He goes in his crate from about 8:30 to 7 o'clock in the morning. He'll start stirring around 7, but even still, he won't bark or whine. You hear him start chewing his bone, and you know, oh, Frankie's up and Frankie's hungry. We're working on potty training. He generally will go outside. If he doesn't go outside, he will go on his wee-wee pad. So he's pretty consistent about going in the same spot if he can't hold it. He's pretty regular too, so he's easy to figure out when his times are. So he is just a pleasure. I do work from home, so he hangs out with me at home, mostly chills and sleeps. If not, he's on the squeaky toy while I'm on a call squeaking away. So I mean, that's the biggest complaint I have. Aside from that, he's just a doll. He's about 4 months old. He has some growing to do. I don't know if you can see his paws. I'm not quite sure what he is, but he's very soft. He's some kind of maybe shepherd mix. I'm not sure. Others may have more insight into that. But yeah, he's really just, he's great on the leash. He just went swimming for his first time the other day. I think he surprised himself and he surprised us too. But I think he's going to be a water dog. If you have any beaches or pools near you, he will absolutely take that on. And then, yeah, and that's about it. That's Mr. Frankie.
He's so cute. Those big old ears for his body as he's playing with all the toys.
Yes, all the toys.
Got to grow into those ears, Frankie, and those feet. But he's got little short legs, so he's not going to get too big. He'll probably just fill out.
Yeah.
So there you go. We'll call him a low rider, but a heavier one. He'll be, as they call him in the motorcycle world, the fat boy. He'll be the one with the short legs and the stout body, but beautiful looking. Look at that face.
He's sweet.
So gorgeous. And looks very soft.
He's very soft. He's
got
very,
that puppy
very
soft skin.
Oh yeah.
All right, well, guys, that is Frankie. We're gonna let him just roll around and keep playing. Here he goes again. We'll let him roll around and play with his toys. All right, we're gonna go to our last presenter now, who is Callie. Give me 1 second to spotlight Callie for everybody.
Good morning. If anyone's still left, I'm the last dog. This is Dally. We're actually calling her Callie only because Dally does not roll off the tongue as easily as Callie, and we don't know why, but we've made the mistake on her name so often. We've literally had to change it to Callie. She is, if you can tell, a couch potato. She's 2 years old. She's about 35 to 40 pounds. She's just a happy little mutt. On Google Lens, it said she was a Rhodesian Ridgeback, which is kind of silly because she doesn't have the ridge and she's probably half the size of an average Rhodesian Ridgeback, but she's just a mutt. She's a wonderful dog. When we first got her, typically with any shelter dog, she was completely shut down. She was afraid to go in and out of doorways. She was afraid of us. She was afraid of everything. Now she has gained confidence. She loves people. She loves dogs. She loves cats. She even loves my chickens. I have some of those guys over there. She no longer wants to eat them or chase them. She just lets them walk right by her. She's very, very sweet. Where are you? Come here, honey. She's very docile. She's very gentle. She takes, here, let me see. Come here, baby. Callie. Let me see if she'll take some treats. She's very gentle. She's very easygoing. She's a Netflix dog. She just wants to be on the couch watching Netflix. She does need two major things that she needs, and they're not actually major. I shouldn't use that term. She needs a backyard that's fenced, and she needs at least one dog, if not more, in the house. She just loves dogs that much. She needs the fence. Come here, baby. Because she's afraid of leashes still. I can get her on the leash. I can put her on a 30-foot leash and I can walk her around the backyard with me. She'll walk around with the chickens. She just won't let me lead her. And it's nice to hear all these other dogs earlier that seem to have the same issues. They seem to not like the leash yet. And I find it's most likely because she was never introduced to a leash. She's 2 years old. It may just be that she lived in a yard and was never walked and never had a leash on her. So she was terrified of leashes, couldn't even clip it on her. She would just shake and cower. Now I can clip it on and she follows me right out the door and she comes out and does her business in the front yard. And she'll let me walk her around the house with the leash. But if I try to get her past the driveway and down the street, sometimes she'll just sit and she'll say, nope, not doing it. And I'm not carrying a 40-pound dog. So she gets her way on that. Other than that, she's a very sweet dog. Like I said, good with dogs, cats, chickens, people. That's it. She really doesn't bark much. She'll bark if my dogs bark. She plays with toys. She's crate trained. She's housebroken. She doesn't always like the crate. In terms of like if we're leaving the house at night, she goes in. She doesn't like going in it. I'm sorry, I shouldn't say that. She doesn't like necessarily going in it. So sometimes she needs some prompting, maybe a little push in the rear end to help her get over that little hump. But once she's in, she settles down and she's good. She does not have the energy of a 2-year-old dog. I mean, this is it. This is her energy level. She occasionally gets zoomies and she'll run around the yard. My dogs are like 12 and 15 and they have more energy than her. So she is really a happy, sweet, easygoing, laid back 2-year-old puppy. You want some food? Let's see. She's very gentle. Look at that. Very gentle. That's it. That's Callie, Dally, all wrapped up in one. She's a wonderful girl.
All right. Well, guys, that is Callie or Dally, depending on where you're looking. She is, as you can tell, very low energy. Not a problem there, though. And with the whole leash thing, that's definitely a learnable thing. It'll get better and better. A lot of these dogs from the foster, they're not the foster, from the shelters down south, they spend most of their day. I mean, they get like, I think, an hour a day that they're out of their kennel, and the rest of the time they're in their kennel. So they're not used to leashes, and so
a lot of times it's just they're just not used to. She may never have had a leash clipped on her, but the fact that we now can get a leash clipped on her and we can get her to walk on it and we can get her to come in and out of the house on the leash is huge for her. It was just, she was terrified of the leash. Now she's like, all right, put it on me. So
There
it's
we
it's
go.
definitely
Alrighty.
something she'll learn. But for now, to foster. Oh, the other thing is I'm in North Carolina, so we do need a foster or an adopter for her. So if you want to foster her in New York, you can let us know too, because she doesn't have much marketing down here. I'm the land of misfit toys. I just take dogs that are not able to get on transport. If we don't have enough fosters in New York, I will take a dog. So that's how I ended up with Callie, was that we didn't have enough fosters and I didn't want to leave her in the shelter. So I took her.
Oh, well, we have to figure out a way to get you up here, Callie.
Yeah, she needs a ride up.
All right, well, guys, that is Callie. Definitely foster her. See how it goes. You can. There's this thing called foster with the intent to adopt. I'm sure if it gets Callie up here, it'll be worth it. So if you are looking for a dog and potentially think Callie might be your dog, maybe we can work out a foster with the intent to adopt to get Callie up to New York. So we'll put in the paperwork. We'll see how it goes. We'll let the higher ups deal with that. All right. Well, guys, that is Callie. Let me just go back to my screen here. Oop, wrong button. There we go. All right, guys. Well, that is our virtual event for today. Thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you for all the fosters that were on. Thank you for everybody that came and enjoyed the dogs. Don't forget, Great South Bar. I always get this wrong. The Great South Bay Bar in Bayshore. Don't forget, we're going to be there today, 12 to 2:30. I know a couple of the dogs have already jumped off today to go there. So go meet some dogs in person. Maybe you'll find the one for you today. Once again, my background here is the golf event coming up. It's going to be here before you know it. It's $250 per person. You get 18 holes. There is a dinner. The dinner is $85 for the dinner. Come out and meet the Mets, Mookie Wilson, and just come out and have a good time, guys, because this is our biggest event of the year. It does a lot of rescuing for the rest of the year. So just have fun, come out, enjoy. Maybe we'll have the last chance special beer there again for sale, and we'll have a good time. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of this sunny weekend, guys, and we will see you next week on the next virtual event. Have a good one, guys.